How's everybody doing today? So today I got a little something in the mail, and we're going to pop it open right now. Use the Berg blade Sweeney. Been loving that knife, man. It's a great knife. So this is actually for the Sweeney, and I got this from Safe Queen. I love that. That's pretty funny. I got this from Berg Blades, and what I got here is a Damascus pocket clip for the Sweeney. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty. That is really cool looking. So we're going to switch this sucker out right now. I'm also going to skiff this knife, throw some skiffs in here. I haven't had this thing apart yet, so see how it goes. But I just figured, I think the yellow and blue might look pretty cool together. So I gave it a shot. So let's get this sucker apart. I already know what size, and that's the size, if anybody's wondering. That's what the skiff website said was a compatible size for this particular knife. So should be the case. So let's get this sucker apart. A little hesitant to take this thing apart because I did have to Loctite both these, pivot screws to keep it from coming loose. So I will have to do that again, which means I'll have to let it sit for a while. But let's get this baby apart. Get this done. T8s. Okay. Oh, those are T6s on the inside. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this knife has been a joy to carry, man. It's the best front flipper I've ever used. And, it's just a really good EDC. Really good EDC knife. What the heck we got going on here? Here we go. Want to make sure I get that nice and there we go. I wish they'd use T8s on those. I don't know why they'd use T6s still, but it is what it is. Okay, that Loctite didn't make it too difficult to take apart. I did use the blue Loctite is what I used, not the red. You don't want to use the red. Maybe you got to take out the other side as well. Most of my knives have a a fixed pivot on the one side as opposed to set up like this. So this is a little bit different than most of my knives that I have. Let's see how this sucker comes apart. Riat knives their tolerances are pretty tight. So that wasn't bad. Okay, all right. Cool. I'm probably going to try not to even to take that out. Okay. Oh, good dang neck. I wonder, this is probably T6 too, I imagine. You know what? Let's do this so I don't injure myself. I do that enough with pocket knives. Oh man, that sucker. That was in there. It is a T6 as well, so they had a little thread locker on it, I wonder. A little nested spot in the ultim there. Yeah, that's going to look real nice. Okay. That's correct orientation. Probably can't get it wrong. I'm going to put just a little bit of thread locker on this. Just a little dab. A little dab will do you. Okay. Now, hopefully we got the right size bearings. Some KPL on these suckers. Of course, I forgot my alcohol upstairs. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, you can still feel some lubrication on those. So they were lubricated. And really, the stock bearings worked really well on this knife. But I like these skiffs a little better. So I go with them on most of my knives. And I figured I'll give it a go on this one. Hopefully it comes out centered and everything looks great still. Save those guys. I got plenty of those. All right. Make sure I don't get any oil on the lock face. You don't want to do that. It's really cool how this locks up. I mean, it's really solid knife. It's got a good feel to it. No blade play or anything like that. Oh, that is exactly what I didn't want to do. Just shot out of there like a cannon. Make sure I get all that off. Okay, I got it. I want the heavy for the ball. Okay, sucker's going back together. I would usually clean my knives when I do this really well, but this one's like a week old, so it's really not that dirty, so I'm just going to roll with it. Clean this up a little bit. I love how the blade has these stop pins on either side, and they run in the channels of the titanium frame. I just think that's a really good design, and it makes for a really good lockup, really solid lockup. Okay, what am I got going on here? Let me put a little bit. There we go. Get that baby in there. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Harden washer's still in there. Okay, that all looks good. Probably don't need thread locker on these, but I'm going to give it just not that much, just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, they could have easily done T8s on this, because I hate these T6s, to be honest. Come on now. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I've been carrying this knife for about a week, and I'm really enjoying it. It's got all the forms of deployment are really enjoyable to use. God, I hate T6s, man. Just why? I just don't understand. Get these snugged. I don't want to tighten them down too much. What do we got going on here? Okay. I don't know which one went on which side. Oof. Oh, you know what? I am going to put a little Loctite on these guys, because these actually, I was messing around with this knife the first couple days I got it. The one side came loose, and I put some Loctite on that, tighten it up, and then like the next day the other side was coming loose. So okay, let's hit this one. That's good. I don't want to go too crazy with this stuff, because it did work. I didn't have it loosen up on me again, so. Snug. Snug. Okay, let's see where we're at. Clean this baby up. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I like it. Kind of pricey, but it sure is pretty. Okay, action's really good. Closing action's really good. Flip is nice, very nice. I think we got it dialed in. Really not too bad. Taking it apart, putting it together is pretty easy. Yeah, so this is the Berg Blade Sweeney. Like I said, been really digging this knife. I saw the zirc clip on his website, and I figured I'd dress this baby up a little bit. Got the skiffs in there. clips on there. Blade is still perfectly centered. So we do have the right size bearings in there. Action's really good. Lockup is solid. Let's see. No blade play. No blade play at all. And one thing nice about the skiff bearings is they have 2 extra balls on each bearing, so it gives it a little more support. Yeah, so can't hurt, right? I'll get these guys in here, and I'm going to mark it. The Sweeney. And that's a wrap. These will go back in here. Might as well flip it over. Check out that Timascus pocket clip. I wish the scales were this Timascus. That would be sick if they had aftermarket scales for this knife, or if he ever came out with some different scales and had Timascus scales on this, on the Sweeney. That would be, ooh, that'd be nice. You know what? What did I do here? Am I losing my mind? I think I done lost it. Oh well. At any rate, I just wanted to take the time out to show you guys how this knife comes apart, gets put back together. I wanted to skiff it, throw this new clip on there, and I gotta say I'm pretty dang happy with it. I think the blue and the yellow look kind of cool. Clip is solid. No movement. Just wanted to make sure I tighten it down good, and I did. Excellent. Well, thank you all for joining me today. I will have a review on this knife at some point. So far, it's one of my favorites. It's top tier knife, Riot build, excellent action, and just it's been a joy to carry so far. So yep, I'll do a review on it maybe a couple weeks or so. I want to carry it more, use it more. The only thing I've really cut with this thing is fruit, apples, pears, and that kind of stuff. Works really well for that. So yeah. Anyway, thanks again for joining me, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon and take care out there.